Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and before we even get started on the simulation, I just want to say a couple of things, especially if you like my commentary. There's going to be people around me over the next 10 or 15 days, up to the 30th of January or near around that area, which of course got a big fixture pile up, so I may not be able to do live commentary on these videos, and if not, I will just put the simple basic commentary of let the game do it for me kind of thing, and just record it and then put it out there. Second of all, I have a cough, typical being Christmas time, so my apologies for that, but what can I do? I'm ill. It is the way it is, I don't know. So I will talk about Tottenham and Manchester United in a little bit, but anyway, let's get into this lineup. So basically, the cup game that we won against, I don't remember who it was now, it was just yesterday, I don't know. Basically, it was a different lineup entirely, with Loftus-Cheek and all the rest of them playing, so they had none of Jorginho, Kante, or Willian, or whatever, you know what I mean, always these first team starters and everything. In the Premier League, recently we had Hazard start up as a false number 9, Pedro and Willian as a front three, so that's what I'm going to go off with now in the Premier League. Whether that changes and Moretta starts for this upcoming game against Leicester, I don't know, but I'm just going to go with that right now, just because I haven't done that before on the simulations. In that respect, Sarri made that choice, so I'm going to leave it as it is for the Premier League. He may change that, like I said, with Giroud or Moretta playing up front instead. But yeah, it's a full pelt, full squad, I won't even lie. So, and on the bench we've got Giroud, Moretta, Fabregas, Barkley, Moses. I've just put in there as a wing option, because most of our wingers are playing, etc, etc. So, yeah, we're going to crack on. I did call out a few weeks ago that I didn't think Manchester United's manager, Jose Mourinho, our former manager, would make it to the end of the season or whatever. And sure enough, he hasn't, losing to Liverpool, and about 24 hours later, or whatever, 2 days later, getting sacked. So, yeah. The funny thing with Mourinho, even as a Chelsea fan, while we know what he's done and can do and everything else in other leagues, I still wasn't that worried about Jose Mourinho joining Manchester United. I wasn't, because I knew that it would only last 3 years, max. Because he gets bored and hits the self-destruct button. And he didn't go on winning. He won 2 things, the Europa League and the Cup, I think. But he didn't affect Chelsea. He didn't go and dominate the league for 3 years in a row, knocking us out of competitions and everything. He just didn't. And so, yeah, 3 years down the line, or whatever, or 2.5 years, rest assured, like I said, he's gone. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what he's going to do now. He's got enough money to retire forever. So it is what it is. Also, we got Tottenham in the... let's look at lineup. Okay, so Kepa starts in goal. Aspilicueta, Rudiger, David Luiz, Alonso. Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, whatever. Someone moaning about how I said his name. Fuck it, whatever. William. I'm interested to see how Hazard does up front by himself, or you know, like in that middle role as a top player and stuff. You know what I mean? He's got enough quality to do it, but how will he perform? Okay, so we've got Schmeichel in goal. I don't really know anything about the Leicester lineup. Piera, Morgan, Maguire, the highly rated centre back who I think Chelsea at one point. Ndidi, let's say his name, Mendy, Albrighton, former Aston Villa player Gray, and Vardy, and Maddison up front. But yeah, so Chelsea also have Tottenham in the Cup. That's going to be an interesting game. We have to be a lot more physical, a lot more stronger than we were when we faced them last, and to get the job done. And I hope we've improved a lot since then, I think, you know. Or we dropped off. And then we came back, and the last game, whoever it was against, we just won 1-0 at the death. So, you know, good teams always win when they're not playing well, and we managed to get by that one. We was a bit lucky, I won't lie, in the last game, winning 1-0. Oh, it was against Bournemouth, that's right. Bournemouth did quite well, you know, getting to 84 minutes, and we got 1 goal. Yes, it was lucky. Oh, brilliant tackle there from Kante, I believe that was. Hazard now. Handing it to Willian. With an early cross, gone nowhere. Schmeichel gathers up. Vardy gives it straight to Pedro. Hazard clips it in, right side, right to William. Man, that's kind of creative. All three of them coming forward. That must be intimidating as hell. Chelsea starting bright and early. Hazard now, holding off his man, trying to break through. Hazard trying to go down the centre, doing his little skills and things like he does in the wing. I don't think that's going to work too much. It might work here and there, but it ain't going to be consistent. You have to be a lot more stronger than that and just hold the ball up and bring people into play. Hazard, lays it off. William. And Mendy this time with a challenge. So it's an interesting start. A positive one for Chelsea, it seems so. Moses, William. Maddison now. It was to Albrighton. Leicester having about 5 minutes on the ball. Indeed, he's trying to beat William. William comes back, does his defensive work. So my apologies for my cough. It is what it is. So my commentary is probably not going to be the best. You know, or its usual self. And there's a challenge made. Free kick to Leicester. It's been cut out. And there's a foul been given. Or is it an offside? It was an offside. Usual gameplay will be done over Christmas. Just to let you guys know that Mafia 3 will continue over the Christmas period. I don't want to start anything new because I know you guys are going to be quite busy with your family, holidays, and you know, presents and all the rest of it. Gray now on the ball, inside the box, puts it across goal, and it's a good block from David Luiz. And it's a free kick, I believe, being given to Chelsea. Was it another offside? Yes, it was. He'd be gutted. Look, the way he was standing, he would. I mean, I know that it was a block anyway, but he would have been disappointed about that, especially if it went in. Kepa with the clearance. So everything should remain its usual self up in this Christmas week. I will have a food review out and stuff like that. Oh, it's played into a box. Oh, and Aspilicueta this time with the clearance. And did he now? No one closing him down. Moves into the box. Takes a strike. Kepa with the save. No one closing him down. That's not good enough. Yeah, so overall, nothing will really change with the channel over this Christmas. Just a lack of commentary on these simulations if I can't do them, and that's if. And Mafia will continue over the Christmas period. But I don't want to start anything new because, like I said, you'll be busy with family and everything, so you'll miss the playthrough or whatever. But there will still be content. Hazard now. Plays it into... it's Kovacevic this time. Plays it into Pedro now in the box. And I think that was Morgan that gets a good tackle in. Now here they come on the break. Gray now trying to beat Rudiego, loses out, and Chelsea just soak up the pressure and trying to come forward once more. Hasn't worked out. Mendy back on the ball this time. Leicester moving the ball a lot quicker. Gonna get a cross in here. Back post, and it's clear by Aspilicueta. Balls to Ndidi, I believe. Vardy plays it into Maddison, and Kepa with the save. Not enough venom on a shot. It'll be a very lively game in the early 23 minutes. Jorginho plays it into William. Kante. Aspilicueta with the cross. And it's a misplaced header. Oh, it was oh man, he messed that header up. It went to the back post, and Alonso nearly got on the end of it. Look at that. Tried to clear it. And then Alonso with the near post, trying to beat the goalkeeper. Schmeichel smashes it away. Corner to Chelsea. The first corner of the game, I believe. Vardy. Mendy. Chelsea with a challenge now. Jorginho. Back in possession. Gives it to William now. He's surrounded by Leicester players. Pedro! Awkward shot! Oh, awkward angle, but he still managed to get the shot off. Keeper didn't want to take that risk. Look at that. He slipped as well. And the goalkeeper weren't taking no chances, even dived for it. Goal kick to Leicester. 28, call it 30 minutes gone here. Indeed. Morgan now. Goes into Madelson. Oh, it's a good ball. Vardy crosses back post. And Aspilicueta beat his man. I don't know who their manager is now. But there is the save from Schmeichel. Good right hand. And it's a corner to Leicester this time. And William this time with the block. Gone nowhere. Leicester still in possession, or more or less. Maguire. Indeed. Madelson. Plays it into Gray, who tries to bypass Aspilicueta. It doesn't work out. Haven't been really effective for the attacking lot. Vardy's been putting in some balls into the box, but he's the one supposed to be in the box. Not much created from them in their perspective. Leicester still in possession. Coming forward. Again, Chelsea just dispossessed with ease and come forward once more. Remember, it's still 0-0 here, even though it feels Chelsea are dominating everything. No goal scored. Jorginho knocks it into William this time. Plays it in. It's Hazard! Oh, and Schmeichel comes out, closes him down. Hazard on the ball still. Hands it off to Jorginho. And, oh, God, I see it happening. Pedro smashes it in, plays into the centre. No one marking him. Look at that. That moment there, boom. I knew it was going to be a goal. And Schmeichel's been beaten. No, he broke away from his marker and just volleys it. He don't take a touch, he just hits it and it's beautifully struck. Good goal. 40 minutes gone, you might as well say. On the brink of half time. Man, I'll keep myself hydrated. It's a bloody cough. This game probably needed a goal. It started off bright for both teams, especially Chelsea. And, you know, like I said, it needed a goal to establish who's in control here. Leicester tried to hold off until the half time at least, but hasn't happened. Jorginho to William now. Chelsea moving forward with purpose. Hazard this time holding it up. Oh, it's brilliant movement from Chelsea. William now inside the box once more. Jorginho knocking it about the box. So many people to pass it to. Aspilicueta with the cross, and it's gone nowhere. Or Brighton.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added.
Morgan now clips it in over the top. Route 1 cut out this time by Alonso, I believe that was. Kovakovic. Chelsea back in possession. No one closing down Chelsea's midfield. Knocks it out to the left wing. Pedro. Alonso joins the attack. It's a front of Chelsea, but it would have even have time to take it. Alonso. Kante. Oh, and that is the end of the first half. Guys, let me just have something to drink because my mouth is getting really dry because of this cough. Pedro with 2 shots and 1 goal. 4 shots each.
Substitution. Coming off the pitch, number 5.
Alright.
Jorginho.
So Leicester kick off the second half. Can't see how they're going to try and change it.
Fabregas.
Oh, Jorginho's come off for Fabregas. Right, straight over depth. There's no... For whatever reason, they decided to take him off right away. He wasn't injured, or not, at least from what I could see. Kante. Fabregas. Trying to link up play with William this time. Kante. On the ball once more. Moves to the right wing. Trying to stretch it. Back to William. Inside the box. And it's cleared by... I think that was Morgan, I think. But yeah, strange. Fabregas comes on straight away without any... playing a little bit of the second half. Didn't really see any reason for that. He played quite well. Kante now with some skill. Breaking into the box. Holds it up. Gives it back to Fabregas. William. Azpilicueta. Back to William now. What can he do with it? He's surrounded by Leicester players. It's unreal. And they still managed to get the ball outside. Oh my god, back post! Oh, and it's cleared. Still managed to get the ball to Azpilicueta and crossed in. Unbelievable. They've got to put a foot out. Leicester do to challenge Chelsea. No point just marking. Got a tackle. Of course, Leicester crashed out in a penalty shootout against Manchester City. You know, rather than face Leicester than Tottenham or Man City, obviously. And I think Man City got Burton Albion. You know they're going to get destroyed. I think it's Burton Albion. I don't know. Some team you wouldn't think, nah, mate, they're not getting through. It's Man City, for God's sake. Chelsea! Oh, what a great strike there. That was brilliant. I think that was some hazard. Out of nothing, that was. Come onto the ball and just takes a strike at it. Good save by Schmeichel. 60 minutes gone here. Chelsea very comfortable, still in possession. Kante now knocking it forward to Hazard, who hasn't done bad in that false number 9 role. We've got more time on the ball, and Hazard, anything with more time on the ball for Hazard is a good thing. Alonso. Then into Pedro now. Kante. Pedro once more. Plays it through. Tries to slip it through. I think that was Kovacevic. And it hasn't quite worked out. I'm recording. Oh, God. See what I mean? People already. Just thick as shit. Vardy. And puts it into the box, and Kepa nearly clashes with the... I don't know who that was, but he was coming in to slide in there to get a goal. That would have been a smash and grab, wouldn't it? And perhaps that's what Leicester need. Any goal, well, obviously they need any goal at this point. The smash and grab would suit them. Get a nice draw against Chelsea over the Christmas period. That would be a good thing for them. Hell, anyone getting a draw or whatever against Chelsea would be a good result, you know what I mean? So, Morgan. Mendy. Ndidi. And he's given away recklessly. That was a really poor pass. Chelsea back in possession now. Knock it out to the right wing. Fabregas makes a run forward. And for some reason he holds off. I don't know why. She just kept going. William. Played out to Fabregas now. Gives it to Azpilicueta now. Tries to get the cross in. He does. Back post. And it's gone nowhere, unfortunately. Vardy now. So sometimes you just put balls in the box to make that defence panic, and a mistake will be made. Oh, there's a great run there from Gray. He's going to stretch into play. He's going to have to get the cross in, and Azpilicueta has come back and done the business. Barkley now comes on for Kovacevic. We've got a few subs for Leicester. Mendy and Gray are coming off for Iborra and Gazal. Say what you want about those. I can't stand those names. God damn it, it's going to be annoying to pronounce. Leicester City! Ooh! With a corner, and Brighton tries to hit it with a volley. Going for the spectacular. Not on target. But you can see, guys, about the interruptions that I may have. People just all around and everything else. It's just fucking annoying. Also, my chair's busted, so I'm kind of pissed off at that. And I don't know if I'll be doing the unboxings until January. I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed. Well, I can just do from, I sit on a different chair, but I just feel pissed off at it. As for the Quato again with the clearance now. Leicester City still in possession. It's gone out for a corner throw-in. Still 1-0 here at 75 minutes gone. Some opportunities made. Vardy. Albrighton now. Challenged by Alonso. Wins the ball back. Chelsea don't have to rush here. We're still 1-0 up in good position. Trying to find their way out. Pass their way out. Kante. Hazard now. William. Aspilicueta once more on the ball. Still got the ball. Tries to make a decent pass through. Kante. Back to William. Beats his man. Gonna get the cross. He's walking inside the box. They couldn't touch him. He weren't quick enough, but he got challenged. And they won the ball. Madison is coming off for Leicester City. For Inacio. I can't say his name. But he's a full Manchester City player. Or youth player. Didn't get a game. Or didn't get a lot of games. So he moved. Corner to Chelsea. Oh, and Mendy. I think that was Vardy. Actually with the clearance this time. 10 minutes to go. William, still on the ball. Does some beautiful step overs. Loses his marker. Tries to play it through and he couldn't get the pass off. But nice attempt by William. Can't fault him for that. It's done quite well during this game. Kante. Pedro. Alonso loses out this time. Barkley. Fabregas. Kante lays it off to Hazard now. Will he take a strike? Tries to. Gets blocked off. It's all going through Hazard. Fabregas now trying to pick a pass. Finds Pedro once more. Takes a strike from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant strike. Goalkeeper didn't want to take the chance. Took a dive for it. Look at that. Yeah, you had to get that covered, boy. 4 minutes to go. Pedro. Fabregas. Kante. So, Stamford Bridge or whatever, or the game, FIFA has given Pedro man of the match, probably because of the goal. In my respects to that, for me, it clips it in over the top, and Kepa with the catch comfortably. For me, my man of the match, it would have been Pedro, and I normally would have given it to maybe someone who scored the one goal. But for me, I'm going to give it to Aspilicueta. He's put balls in the box, he's made good challenges, he's defended well. All round, he's been a brilliant team player, doing both attacking and defence. He's done really well in this game. I've noticed it. It's him cutting out the balls when they've been putting them in there. It's him crossing the balls in. He's really affected the game, or trying to, throughout. And it was a great strike, from distance, but Kepa, again, catches comfortably. And that, guys, is the end of this week's simulation. Chelsea win 1-0. Hazard didn't do too bad playing up top by himself. You know, coming into the game and everything. Didn't do a bad job as such. It was just a low-scoring game. And do you notice that no strikers actually came on? In Moreta, Giroud, none of them came on. William played particularly well as well. Pedro was really good as well. I'm not going to deny that. I just chose to give man of the match to Aspilicueta. Anyway, guys, I'll see what happens in the next few games or whatever. Maybe there'll be commentary, maybe there won't be. Will it be a 1-0 victory for Chelsea over Leicester? I don't know, but maybe it's a possibility, especially after the previous game that we just had and we won 1-0. When you're not playing well but you still win, that's always a sign of a great team. It is a Christmas build-up. I don't know where we are on the table, maybe 4th or something like that. We've got to close that gap. I don't know if we're going to win the league this year or anything like that. I think that's a bit far-fetched to look at it that way. But we've got to make that top 4 spot regardless. And hopefully we buy some big players in January. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Keep the blue flag flying high. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.